Hello, TheLadyKeziah here. Do not allow anyone to despise your hustles or disrespect your structured life because you are too young by their standards. Let's have a conversation. Brothers and sisters, there is a dangerous mindset spreading quietly across society. One that tells young people that wisdom must wear grey hair and that discipline, vision, and ambition belong only to those who have seen many decades. Says who? But let me stand here today in this video to say clearly that do not let anyone despise yours. Yeah. Do not let anyone look down on your structured life simply because you are too young by their standards. Your age does not disqualify your dreams. Your birth year does not discredit your discipline. What matters is not how long you've lived, but how intentionally you are living. We live in a world where chaos is often glamorized and recklessness is mistaken for freedom. So when a young person chooses structure, when you rise early, plan your steps, protect your peace, pursue purpose with focus, some will call you too serious. Some will say you are too young to be this focused, as though clarity is a crime and growth must wait for wrinkles. Let them talk, because you know what they can see. The hours you've spent grinding in silence, the sacrifices you've made to stay aligned, the nights you said no to trends and yes to destiny, the internal fire that won't let you settle for mediocrity. They don't know. They don't understand. They may not understand your hustle because they've never had the courage to honor their own. They may not value your structure because they never had the discipline to build theirs. But that is not your burden to carry, brothers and sisters. You are not too young to build a business. You are not too young to create a legacy. You are not too young to guard your energy, to know what you want. You are too young. How can you know what you want? You are not too young to know what you want. You are not too young to say no to confusion and yes to purpose. You are not too young to be consistent, committed, and focused. Let me say this to every young man and every young woman. There is no age limit on greatness. There is no age requirement for vision. And there is no expiration date on purpose. So protect your hustle. Honor your routines. Celebrate your focus. You are not ahead of your time. Don't allow them to deceive you. You are not ahead of your time. You are simply walking in your calling without a delay. The fact that some people delayed doesn't mean you should too. And to those who misunderstand you, it is okay. You weren't built to fit into their boxes. So if they don't understand you, it is okay. You were built to rise above them, above their standard, and above their status quo. So walk tall, stay structured, and grind with pride. Because every seed you are planting in this season will blossom in ways they never saw coming. And that is why if you're a parent and you're watching, be futuristic enough to plan the foundation for your children so that you don't also come and start from ground zero like you did. You are young, but you are wise. You are worthy, and you will not apologize for living with intention. Let me remind you again of a truth so powerful, yet so often forgotten in a world obsessed with timelines and comparisons. And that is, there is no age limit on greatness. I repeat, brothers and sisters, there is no age limit on greatness. There is no age requirement for vision. And there is absolutely no expiration date on purpose. Some people will tell you, you are too young to know what you want. Others whisper, you are too old to start again. So that tells you can't listen to people. Plan your life. Life isn't a race, I understand. And purpose doesn't follow calendar. Greatness doesn't check your birth certificate. Did you hear, sister? Greatness, it doesn't check birth certificates. Vision doesn't wait for permission. And purpose doesn't expire just because time has passed. Think of the young dreamers who dared to build, create, and lead when no one took them seriously. Think of the older warriors who found their voice, their fire, their second wind, long after the world had written them off. That should tell you it's not about age. What truly matters is not how old you are, but how alive you are. Are you alive? How willing you are to listen to the call inside you? How courageous are you when others hesitate? Faithful are you to what still burns in your belly? Whether you are just beginning or rebuilding. To the young person watching, don't wait for age to validate your voice. Don't downplay your vision to fit into their comfort zone. You are not too young to carry wisdom. You are not too early to walk in purpose. Start now, today. As a matter of fact, it's my prayer that you have already started yesterday. Build now. Let your age be your strength, not your setback. Can you imagine finding your purpose now and living in it, walking in it? By the time you hit 40 and 50, the transformation that would have happened to you. And to the one who feels like it is too late too, let me say this clearly. You are not done. You are not behind. You are not finished. Purpose doesn't expire. As long as you have breath in your lungs, there is something more you can give, something more you can do, something more you can become. The world still needs your story. The world still needs your wisdom. The world still needs your presence. So whatever, wherever you are on your journey, honor your timing, trust your vision, and protect your purpose. Forget the timelines they created for you. Forget it. Forget the should haves and could haves. Forget them all. The only thing that matters is what you choose to do with what you have right now. The only thing that matters is what you choose to do with what you have right now. Because there is no age limit on greatness. There is no age requirement for vision and no expiration dates on purpose. Therefore, walk boldly in this truth. We all admire the butterfly, its beauty and grace, the way it dances freely in the wind. But have you really sat down to study the life of the butterfly? Have you sat down long enough to consider its process, the hidden struggle, the transformation that takes place inside the cocoon? That is why in this video, I am here to remind you that every cocoon can become a butterfly, but it's not an automatic process. Transformation is possible for everyone, but it's not guaranteed. Potential exists in all of us. As long as you're human, potential exists in all of us, but it does not unfold by default. You won't just go to sleep, pray, fast, desire, and it happens. The cocoon is not a shortcut. It is a sacred space of pressure, isolation, and growth. The cocoon is where the work happens. It is where you wrestle with your own doubts, where the old you breaks, where the old you breaks down so the new you can break through. Yeah. Where the old you breaks down so the new you can break through. Where you must choose growth over comfort, process over pride, and healing over hiding. The caterpillar doesn't just wake up as a butterfly. It breaks, it dissolves, it surrenders its former shape completely. And still, it has to struggle. It puts its way out of the cocoon, because without that struggle, the wings will never strengthen. And that is when we see people who have paid this price. How dare we disrespect them because they are young? So yes, your life can change regardless of what you've been through, what you are going through, or what we are going to go through. You can become more. Anybody can become more. We can become whole. But it won't just happen because we wished for it, prayed for it, fasted for it, and went to sleep. It happens when you commit to the process. When you embrace the dark, painful, silent seasons as necessary parts of your becoming. When you embrace the dark, painful, and silent seasons as necessary parts of your becoming. Let me say this plainly, brothers and sisters. You never fly if you avoid the cocoon. You see those beautiful butterflies? They will never evolve if they run from the pressure. We will never become more if we expect transformation to happen without our participation. So anytime you hear somebody telling you that things will work out by themselves, know that the person is an agent of your success. He's against your success. He doesn't want you to evolve. You will never become if you expect transformation to happen without your participation. And anyone that tells you that this is possible, transformation without your participation, doesn't know the process of life. It doesn't wish you well too. Because becoming is a choice. It is daily. It is disciplined. It is disruptive. But oh yeah, it is worth it. I know you ask it, it is really worth it. So I'm challenging you, don't despise your cocoon because you are looking at somebody else's butterfly. If you're able to push through, you would become a beautiful butterfly too. Don't settle for crawling when you were made to fly. That's a prophecy to myself too, right? Yeah. Don't settle for crawling when you are made to fly. Yes, every cocoon can become a butterfly, but the ones who do become those beautiful butterflies are the ones who say yes to the breathing, yes to the rebuilding, yes to the unseen, painful, beautiful journey of transformation. You have wings within you, but you must earn that right to use them. And you can only earn that right when you go through those struggles. And after going through those struggles, regardless of your age, you are not supposed to allow anyone to despise those hustles because you are young. Choose to grow, choose to rise, and choose to become. You can become more. Regardless of where we are today, we can become more. It is the becoming on the journey that is so beautiful. If your focus is just the results you achieve, you would give up very soon. If you're enjoying the process and the who you are becoming, you can do more and you can become more. So until I come your way again, with much love and blessings. Watch another video from my channel and let's engage. Much love and blessings.